brother state chairman, fellow state councillors, brother knights of honour.
Can you check whether your voice is carried to the back?
Can everyone hear me? Yes, good. So brother knights of honour, brother state chairman, brother state councillors, brothers. I was asked today for this state seminar to briefly run through our recent celebrations. Now, for those of you that don't know, in late May we had the national KSC National Conference. Happens every 3 years. That's why it's the National Triennial Conference. This is the 8th Triennial Conference. Now, it was held in Sydney this year, and the reasons for that was to coincide with the Centenary, the celebrations of the Knights in Australia. Just as a brief intro, the Knights of the Southern Cross was formed in New South Wales in 1919 as an organisation under that name. Was formed in 1919. Now, here in Victoria, a couple of years earlier, there was a similar organisation that had been formed, which was the Knights of St Francis of Xavier. Both organisations operated along similar lines, and it was the joint meeting and then the ultimate merger and amalgamation of the two organisations which led to the Knights of the Southern Cross being formed here in Victoria in 1922. So this was to celebrate the centenary celebrations of the formation of the Knights in New South Wales. And as a part of those celebrations, we were, among other things, celebrated various masses at the cathedral, and took a cemetery tour for the two founding Knights, Supreme Knights, the first two Supreme Knights in New South Wales. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this video. It only goes for about 15 minutes, and this is just a summary package of the highlights of the state seminar of the National Conference. One of the highlights, apart from the masses in the cathedral, and I'll narrate this somewhat as I go along, we also were privileged to be addressed by the Apostolic Nuncio of Australia, His Excellency the Archbishop Adolfo Yolana, and he praised the work of the Knights, and there's a small shot of his speech there. So what I'll do is I'll let that play, and I'll provide a bit of narration along the way, and then if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So hopefully now we'll probably be a bit darker, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully the speakers will carry over.
We thank Him for the many gifts that He has given us through her procession.
So this is the opening mass.
That in the Centenary abundance of the Spirit, upon us as we gather for this Triennial Conference. So prepare ourselves to say that it is called mine. Prepare ourselves to celebrate the sacred mysteries that is called mine ourselves. Upon us as we gather for
That's the opening of the conference.
Brothers, our Supreme Knight, Brother Brian Cooper, and Bishop Max Davis.
So this is still in the cathedral crypt.
Brothers, our invited guests at this conference, Brother John Lyle, West Australia State Chairman, Brother Michael Williams, Supreme Knight of KSC National Conference. The conference candle was lit to signify the bringing of light to the Holy Spirit, to guide the conference national liberation of the army of the Holy Spirit. This ceremony was continued in Hobart, Adelaide, and Sydney, and today we again light a conference candle. The candle ceremony was introduced to the International Alliance of Catholic Arts in Melbourne in 2001 and has become part of that tradition.
This is the Apostolic Nuncio.
Making our life to be enlightened and enriched by the kind love and chivalrous ideal by which the members of the order live is qualified very appropriately by the Southern Cross. Knights of the Southern Cross. This citation underlines one of the basic objectives of the order, that is, to promote the advancement of Australia under the Southern Cross. In the national flag, without seeking to impose religion or all citizens, the symbol and flag of the Southern Cross is embedded.
This is on the way to the two cemeteries of the of the National Supreme Court. So the New South Wales
Victoria, and now extended that to the brothers in South Australia as well, being a member in South Australia as well. And then I joined the National, and I got to know all your brothers and the brothers right across Australia. And as the IAC President, and being lucky enough to be elected as the IAC President, I can now come in contact with brothers right.
Gentlemen, would you please raise your right
This is
hand
part of the
and turn your pledge of office?
the National Executive at the end of the conference.
Together, I acknowledge and declare as follows that under the Constitution of our order, the National Council has the general supervision of our order, the duty of ensuring that the laws of our order are faithfully administered, the power of the laws of our order in accordance with the Constitution, and that any such interpretation is solemn. Therefore, I pledge myself
with
This
a couple of
was
points.
speaker on at the conference dinner.
One of the things that struck me about the international curriculum is that they're talking about
From
values.
his writings in the
So even now, with politics, with government, with banks, for some reason, they still talk about values. And I wrote a note to the Australian last year, where I said, well, we really should be talking about virtues. Forget the values. I mean, values are okay, but let's get serious. If we're teaching young kids, let's give them a sense of what the virtues are. And if you're looking at justice, wisdom, courage, moderation, faith, hope, love, a lot of this comes from Christian teaching. And it's vitally important that we reaffirm that and give young people thank you all for being here this evening.
And that's our new National Supreme Knight, Dr. George Sakula.
Right across Australia, who have given up their time to really celebrate this important milestone. 100 years is a very difficult task or a difficult milestone to actually achieve for any organisation. But for our organisation to be here for 100 years and to beat the odds is a wonderful achievement, and is testament to all of the knights that have come before us, that are here with us now and in other parts of Australia, and that are here today and that will come. The knights have been around for 100 years and have achieved an amazing amount during that period of time. And every state is different. And every state has achieved amazing things. And as a collective, we can be incredibly proud of that. For me, and if I can be personal, this evening is a very important time in my life. I joined the Order in 99 in Perth, and I never expected that I would be here this evening and have this role. And for me, this is a very important role, and I'm proud to have the support of all of the knights who have helped me to actually get to this point. And I hope I don't disappoint during this period of time that I'm here.
The arms of Jesus have fixed on the cross in
On the
sacrifice.
Sunday Mass, solemn Mass at 10:30.
Become transformed in these in the outstretched arms of His resurrection that welcome us, that embrace us. He embraces us in our joys, in our challenges, when we stumble, when we're confused, when we're frightened. Those outstretched arms constantly beckon us to move always towards Him with confidence and the knowledge that He will return. And that return will herald the final at home, where the very purpose of our whole creation will be complete.
This is the conclusion of the official. I'm very privileged to celebrate Masses in the Cathedral every day. The great privilege that we had was the conference began on the feast day of our patroness, the patroness of Australia, Our Lady Help of Christians, to which St Mary's Cathedral is dedicated. So we were blessed to have the opportunity to celebrate Mass, the feast day Mass of Our Lady Help of Christians in this patronal cathedral, where we witnessed the Vespers followed by the Mass. As I said, the fraternity was a great part of it, getting to know the members from all across the country, making some friendships myself along the way. And overall, as I said, for me it was a great experience going there and taking our order to a whole new level. I thought I knew everything about the Knights here at state level, but going to national is a whole new different level. So I hope you got something out of that. It might have been a bit long-winded or whatever. I tried to get the best bits out of it. Does anyone have any questions?
Gerolami, what sort of numbers did they have on those celebrations?
It was about 70, 50.
Dinners, at the dinners, or during the day? During the day, I reckon we had probably, as in sessions like during the day, there was probably close to 30 in attendance. So that's from Tasmania had 2, West Australia had 20, Queensland had 12, South Australia had 8, Victoria had about 8. So they were the numbers during the day. And then there was clergy, of course, at night and wives.
Yep. Any other questions?
What would you say was the main thing that came out of the conference?
There was a lot of discussion about the recent debate in the news regarding freedom of religion and freedom of speech, particularly relating to Israel Folau. So there was a lot of discussion on that. The main thing was about the aim to seek a national vision, which will be worked on by the national executive over the coming months, I believe, and that will be released as soon as the national executive have decided upon the right wording. Brother John Hennessy also gave, I didn't include that in there, but Brother John Hennessy also gave his presentation, which Brother Michael will be presenting a variation of later on. So, and that's about branch development and all the development, branch vision, branch mission. So a lot of it is about vision, really about vision at all levels of the order, that just having a vision. Because if we don't have a vision, we won't be around for another 100 years. So that will probably be some of the main things for the conference.
Through you, Dr. Chairman, just to expand a little bit on what Brother Andrew was saying, in terms of religious freedom, a committee was formed from the 6 states. Pretty much just about every state had a representative, so we'll be meeting and talking via email over the next few months in developing responses to issues that are coming up in the various states regarding religious freedom and other areas. You may be aware that in Western Australia there's moves to legalise euthanasia, by a similar path to what happened in Victoria. So we're sharing information of what we did here in Victoria to hopefully help the people in other states have a more success in countering such legislation. But the idea is to develop better ties and closer communications between the states, sharing information so that all the states are not reinventing the wheel every time these issues come up, and we may be able to provide practical support and ideas.
Sorry, fellas. Are there any other?
Sorry, just one further comment. I'm interested to know who's the strongest state and what's numbers working well.
Sorry, Peter, you're talking about numbers?
Well, hang on, brother. In terms of numbers, members, that's us. Victoria probably had the most, probably double the next largest state in terms of numbers, that's Queensland. In terms of finances, it would be Western Australia by far. That's why they sent a large contingent over to the conference. What's that? Yes. WA. Activities, Victoria, Western Australia, Queensland. Queensland still have a strong connection to Southern Cross Care. So their guys are very, very much involved.
South Australia as well.
And South Australia continue to be involved in Southern Cross Care. Western Australia have a youth leadership academy that they promote quite well, and they've got good results out of that. We obviously have the Archbishop's Dinner. New South Wales is probably the one that struggles the most. I mean, all things considered, given that it is the largest state, it's probably got one of the lowest numbers in membership, sadly. Tasmania, while its numbers are relatively low, I think it only has about 50 or 60 members statewide. They are very active, and they've got a very active state chairman, John Pritchard. Who haven't we mentioned? Western Australia, Queensland. I think we've mentioned them all. What's that? Oh, of course, New Zealand. The National Supreme Court and the Secretary, I believe, from New Zealand were there as well. And they gave a brief report too, and they do struggle for numbers too, so, but nonetheless, all states seem to be active at some level, but all states have the same issues, declining membership, and trying to reinvigorate repurpose the order. That's what much of which John Hennessy's report presentation there was valued for. So.
Probably WA, out of all the states, their numbers, they're really pushing the younger members. And during the conference, they had probably 8 members, probably 40 years or younger, in attendance at the conference. So, and that would have been from the work they do with the Youth Academy.
Yeah. Any other questions? Paul?
You mentioned the Youth Academy, and here in Victoria we've been looking at encouraging youth. What's the experience of Western Australia? How do they get in touch with you?
This is more aimed towards late high school, sort of, so 17, 18.
I suppose the idea is eventually going to join the Knights.
Oh, it's to teach them leadership skills. It's to teach them leadership skills. So ultimately, yeah. Well, it's not. It's open to women as well. It's open to women as well. It's not just men; it's women as well. But
somewhere around that, people our age are communicating with young people. So there's a communication which we're finding very hard in Victoria to get across. So what is it?
Of course, not. They've been working on it for a long time, and there's now starting to kick some
I can send you the link to it. I can send you the online.
It'd be worthwhile for us to know how they do it, perhaps. It can help us.
It would be good if a few members stepped up to start something like that.
The leader of that particular Knights group is going to be coming to Victoria. He's going to catch up with me. So he wanted to find out how we're doing the pre-support and education fund, because we're doing good things, they're doing good things, and we like to share those ideas. So that's something we're hopefully going to be able to report going forward. I want to first, when we got to Sydney, I started talking to all the states. They said they've got an IT man, he's number 1, IT man, he's number 1. And they said, have you got an IT man? I said, no, we don't have an IT man, we've got communications. Secretary of Communications, Andrew Vaccaro. they say how good their IT. Brother Andrew did the photos for the whole conference and sent everything on video for the whole conference, and on a daily basis he was sending YouTube links on a daily basis. By the end, don't worry about their IT, Andrew was the man of the conference. So we're very fortunate to have Brother Andrew, his IT skills, and going forward, this is something to get the younger members. They're all IT. They're very good on this type of stuff. So we've got to tap into that market, and through Brother Andrew, I believe we will.